5 years ago, guys, today I became a mommy. It is the twins' fifth birthday. I think we did a good job. My daughter gave me a sticker today and said I did a good job on her party. I want to thank my friends and all the people who came and the family who showed up to celebrate the twins turning 5. It was beautiful. My friends have a toddler, and her sister has a 5 year old. I think she's 5 or 6, and they brought them over. And these kids ran around my house playing with everything, the laughter, the singing. Even my bathroom door came off the rails, but that was fine. It was easily fixed. Just to hear all the boy girl joy that was in my house. My twins were not alone. They did ask if their friends were coming. I did not invite any of their classmates because they don't go to school in the community they live in. And I know a lot of them are not able to get here easily. But we did have some friends who came by the train and took a Uber home, and we really appreciate it. Their daughter was so sad leaving, and that just goes to show me that we need to do these type of things more often. I'm very sensitive to families who don't have vehicles. I know I live on what is considered the outskirts. I don't like having to invite them and they take mass transit with a young child, but I got the okay to please invite us whenever you have another function. We will get here. So that makes me feel better. Um, and then we just need to do this more often because, like us, her parents had her in their 30s or 40s or what have you, not 20, not early 20s. The When you're at that age, the children around you are damn near adults already. Like, it is a weird age for me being a zennial where I have friends whose children are getting married, graduated from college, or toddler newborns. It's maddening that at 40 you could have had a kid at 18 who's 22 graduating from college, and also at 40 you could be now have giving birth to a newborn. So my kids are not around other families besides the ones they go to school with who have young children. Their children are damn near grown, upper teenagers. They're not fooling around with no toddlers. So it just gave me the okay, it is okay to invite us, because I did not invite them to be on some shit. No, I'm very sensitive to traveling to Westchester when you live in New York City. But I got the green light from them, so we definitely are gonna do something else because my kids adore her, and she adores them, and they had such a good time. And it was just 4 little kids around the same age, 3, 5, and 6. I think, I don't know if she's 6 yet, but anyway, well, she's 5. But it was just so cute to just see these kids just play with each other and not be told no. And it is a okay sign of approval that we have now pushed ourselves financially when we were living oh so comfortable in the co-op, to now having the house, which the cost of that house has quadrupled what we had to pay to keep the co-op. But just having these kids run around, jump around, and not have to tell them, no, don't worry about the neighbors, or just have them make as much noise and frolic was like a sign of approval. Yes, this is why we did these things. This is it. This is it. And I understand your only option is to raise your kid in an apartment, because I'm a kid. that was raised in an apartment. And I will never, ever, ever shame or make any other parent or parents feel inadequate because they're not at the situation to go out and buy a house for their kid. And we're the type of people that we're going to open our house to apartment dwelling kids. When we bought the house, it is nice to have the idea of having your house look like people don't live there, that um better home and gardens lifestyle of people don't sit on these couches, people don't eat in this kitchen, people don't, it's beautiful, but that's unrealistic. They tell you, if you have kids, don't buy no nice furniture, don't buy nothing nice, don't do nothing nice for the first 10 years. And that's absolutely correct. I think we're going to host more kid-oriented functions. It was just nice to have the adults sit down and the kids play. They're at the age where we don't have to completely keep our eyes on them anymore. I have cameras in all of the rooms. We could just log onto the cameras. We logged onto the cameras, and one of the kids is singing, and my son is in the bed, and they're watching TV. It's just so cute. And the parents just sitting around and talking and indulging in wines and spirits. It was just really nice. My heart is full. I'm exhausted. My house is full of toys. I attempted to clean up my son's bedroom, and I tripped on some toy I didn't see and fell. So I am hurt and bruised. And it wasn't a fast fall, y'all. It was one of them slow, embarrassing falls. And but anyway, this morning my daughter gave me a sticker to say that I did a good job for her party, and she was very happy. And that I was like, I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying. But it was nice. It was fun. This is a corny, mushy video update because that is how I feel. I feel mushy. I feel love. My in-laws came. This is the first time that they have stepped foot in our property. It was nice to see them. My mother-in-law looks freaking fabulous. I'm not going to shout her age, but she looks 30 years younger than she is. She looks fabulous. She looks freaking fabulous. And it was good to see them. And it was just like, you did a good job. It's all worth it. This is why we do the things that we do. Love is love. Empty out all of the stuff you have in your heart, because this is what it's about. Just seeing the fun and frolic on little innocent kitties' faces. So that's where I am. For lack of a better term, my English vocabulary is basic. I call my children miracles, although I am a big, fat, black, juicy feminist atheist. My sentiments that they are miracles, from our 7-year infertility battle to our first attempt at a insemination, being morbidly obese with PCOS, 34 years old, to oh damn, I gotta go in here. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I gotta go in here, baby. I'm sorry. To having an uneventful pregnancy, not anything happened, to a pretty much, except for the situation with my son and his placenta and him having to be extracted instead of me pushing, all of that seemed to have worked out. He was in the NICU. There's no sign of long-term damage. This boy, report card, my daughter was above her grade level as far as her report card, but my son was above. And I'm like, oh, wow. He has some hicks, some ticks, but I don't know if that's personality or Asperger's. So whatever it is, he's fine. He'll make it. He will make it after all. They're beautiful. They're healthy. It's nothing short of me defying all odds. And I'm gonna say me, because I grew them, made them, and delivered them, and I pour everything into them. So yes, thankful to me, and thanks for my husband, to the two sperm cells that he contributed. um, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and I'm all full of emotions because my twins are 5 today.